We're set for Sunday afternoon baseball from Progressive Field in downtown. Ray Cedeno gets the ball for the Indians in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, his last three outings have been interesting. He hasn't been bad, hasn't been great, but he's walked away with a no decision. So today he's looking to go maybe a little bit deeper and see if he can walk away with that W.
Harold, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I know these pitchers are going to be very careful when dealing with Jason Kipnis. He comes into this one among the leaders in slugging percentage. Top 5 in the American League. I love watching him when he comes to the plate. There's an electricity about this guy. He has power, and there's a swagger about him that you just can't miss.
Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, but it means more than just a nice base hit. The leadoff guy didn't get going, but now here comes the thunder with a man on base. This is when big innings happen.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Pitch outside. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And this is fouled at the plate. And the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone.
But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up. In now, Andreas Zepeda. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 12 home runs for him now thus far as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Roberto Perez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here's the 0-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. First delivery to him on the way. Eric Lucy comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Goodness, 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tyler Naquin is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought,
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Jason Kipnis. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out. Striding in once again, Francisco Lindor comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 1-0 count. Here it is. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Here it comes, 2-0. Line towards center field.
I got it.
And that's in there. Base hit. Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Got him. Digging in to try it again, Max Kepler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Third baseman.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan. Getting that first pitch strike is really important.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. The tag, and they get him at the plate is 1 run. Ready now, Roberto Perez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Roberto Perez.
4-1. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on.
Hey, strike this guy out. Let's go.
You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Kipnis. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here it comes. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now.
Mine.
Castro will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kim's there for it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Carlos Santana is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Here's a high pop-up. Castellanos is over.
Got it.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing across. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
He froze him on the fastball there. Max Kepler is retired for the 1st out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez.
Now batting.
He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Eric Gonzalez.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
High in the air out to center field. Stoddard is in his tracks now. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andreas Zepeda. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch hacking here, and that's the 1st strike. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is. Digging in once again, Roberto Perez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And he just misses with a curveball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. 1-2, here it comes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And you can see it's been a great year for him as he leads the AL in that category at this stage of the season. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Looking to send him packing again. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Buddy Bashirs is the man called on to close this one.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.